Hey guys, so I just finished watching the third movie of the 8 movie series Harry Potter. The third movie is titled Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The third movie is centered around the prisoner who escaped the prison of Azkaban. The movie begins with, just like the first two movies, Harry Potter, showing some of his abuses by his uncle and aunt at their house, and then how finally in the third part of this 8-part series, Harry Potter is sick and tired of this treatment by his family, and he decides to leave them for good after he accidentally blows up one of his aunts. And then there also is the debut of the mysterious bus that comes to the rescue of Harry Potter while he's trying to get out of his family's house, and the bus actually takes him to his friends' places. Then Harry and his friends move on to go to Hogwarts to start their new year at the school, and in the train they meet their new professor, who's apparently napping, and he doesn't come to be woken up until the ghosts, which look like ghosts but are actually the guardians of the prison of Azkaban, who come around for looking for the prisoner who escaped their prison. So the ghosts actually bring about chills when they come into someone's environment. So you'll see Harry Potter and his friends in the train, seeing all icy environment being built around them as soon as the ghosts, or the Dementors as they are called, the prisoners, the guards of the prison, come and see if their prisoner has escaped and is in this train. And they also show how these ghosts, or the Dementors, try and look into a person's body, and more on this as the movie progresses. So Harry Potter later on gets to know that the prisoner who escaped Azkaban is allegedly the person who must have killed his parents too. His name is Sirius Black, I believe, and they know that this person has actually escaped Azkaban, has come towards Hogwarts, so he's probably in Hogwarts or around there. So Harry Potter, along with his friends, along with everyone else in the Hogwarts Academy, is now curious and wanting to look around and seeing if there's this person, Sirius Black, who's escaped the prison, is somewhere around here, and he's probably trying to get rid of Harry Potter at this time. Here Dumbledore, the professor, the master of Hogwarts, helps out Harry Potter by doing him certain favors throughout the movie, which you'll see, and helping him find out Sirius Black and the person who actually killed Harry Potter's parents. So it turns out that Harry Potter's parents weren't actually killed by Sirius Black. It was killed by a person called Peter Pettigrew, and this person somehow took life into Ron Weasley's cat, and he's been living in Ron Weasley's cat's body for about 12 years. So this person who killed allegedly Harry Potter's parents lives in Ron Weasley, which is Harry Potter's best friend's rat. And now the whole movie takes a twist. Their professor who they met in the train turns out to be a werewolf, who in the night has fights with Sirius Black, trying to rescue who's actually trying to rescue Harry Potter, because Sirius Black turns out to be Harry Potter's godfather. And then between all of this tussle, the rat character Peter Pettigrew, who actually killed Harry Potter's parents, escapes, and he's never to be seen until the end of the movie, or even after that, which is a mystery at the end of the third movie, that Peter Pettigrew, the person who allegedly killed Harry Potter's parents, is still out missing. Sirius Black also tries to escape, and he escapes using Buckbeak. Buckbeak is a character which is basically a mixture of an eagle and a horse, which is something in Hogwarts. And this animal, this monster, or an animal / bird, likes Harry Potter, and he lets him ride it. It's like a flying dragon, but it's an eagle and horse character. At the end of the movie, Buckbeak along with Sirius Black fly away from Hogwarts, because both of them are worried for their life, and both of them are eventually going to face death if they stayed around there. So both of them escape the movie as well. And as with some of Harry Potter's professors, this new professor who was introduced at the start of the movie also escapes, because now everybody knows that he's a werewolf, so he has to leave Hogwarts, the campus. So here you go, at the end of the movie 3, Peter Pettigrew, the alleged killer of Harry Potter's parents, is missing. He's still somewhere in Hogwarts in the form of a rat. Sirius Black, who's the guardian, who's the godfather of Harry Potter, he's escaped Hogwarts with Buckbeak, who's Harry Potter's flying horse eagle. And then the professor, he leaves, the werewolf professor also leaves the campus, because he's known to be a werewolf now, so he can't teach that anymore. So there we are at the end of the third movie, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, with a few more twists and turns, and they left a few characters hanging in there because I think they're going to use them in the future movies. So yeah, movie number 3 was pretty good. I'd rate it 4.5 out of 5. Probably my favorite in the first 3 movies because this movie had a lot of twists and turns. They also realized that Hermione, who's Harry Potter's one of his best friends, has this necklace which lets her go back in time and change things, which comes in handy in this movie. I won't spoil a lot how they use this power. So yeah, overall it's a good movie, and Harry Potter and the Prison of Azkaban get 4.5 out of 5 from me.